Do you know that we can create one variable and use that variable to store multiple number of data of the same data type? And that can be done using arrays. So make sure you stay until the end of this video so that you may be able to define what is an array, how to declare and initialize an array inside the program. So here I've created a project and I've named it array. Inside the main method, this is where I'm going to show you how to declare and initialize an array inside Java. So firstly, I would like to explain what is an array. An array, it is a variable that is used to store multiple data of the same data type. So in order to declare an array, let's say we want to write an array that is going to store integer values. So here I'm going to type int because my array, I want it to store integer values. That's why I'm typing int. I'm going to type int number, and number is my array variable. In order to tell Java that this is an array, we use square brackets. So I'm going to type square bracket is equals to new int square bracket again. So on this second square bracket, you type the total number of elements in which you want to store inside this array number. So I'm going to type 10. I want this array to store 10 values. This is how you declare an array. So in order to initialize or to give value to your array or to give elements to your array, you need to use the index number. So an index number helps us to access elements inside an array. So indexes start from 0. For every element inside an array, hold an index value. The first element inside an array has an index of 0, the second one has an index of 1, and the third has an index of 2. So here I'm going to give values to my array number. So we can do it in two different ways. The first one, we can type number square bracket is equals to 4. Let me say I want to store 4 as a first element inside the array. So I'm going to type 0 inside the square bracket because we know that indexes start from 0. The number on the first item holds an index of 0. So I'm going to type number 0 is equals to 4, which means 4 will be stored as a first item inside the array. So I'm going to continue and type number square bracket 1, which means the second item will be 5. You can do this again and again. In order to make sure that these elements have been stored inside this array, we can print out these elements. Typing system.out.println. So we want to print out number. Let's say we want to print out the first element. So here we're going to type 0 because the first element holds an index of 0. Let us test this. So as you can see, the output is 4, which is the first element inside the array. So another way in which you can do this, you can just type int number square bracket is equals to, and then type curly brackets on this side. Here I want to initialize the array, or I want to give values to the array. I can just do it inside this curly bracket. So the first element I want it to be 2, comma, the second one 3, the fourth, the third 7, 6, 9. So by writing this line of code, you are actually giving values to this array number, and you don't have to type the total number of elements you want this array to store. So the program or the compiler is going to count how many numbers are inside this curly bracket. So it will then know that this array has how many elements. So in order to access the elements inside the array, we can use the index number by typing system.out.println. I want to print out, let's say we want to print out the the fourth element. So the fourth element, we need to know the index number of the fourth element. As we know that indexes start from 0, so the first element has an index of 0, the second one 1, the third 2, and the fourth 3. So we are going to type number, square bracket. Inside the square bracket we are going to type 3. Let us run this. As you can see, it has printed out 6. So thank you guys for watching. If this video was of great help to you, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button so that you don't miss any future uploads whenever I'm uploading a new video.